Evelyn Wallace is still waiting.
I'm assuming she wants to sue someone because of the roof collapse.
Yeah, she wants some justice.
Miss, will you be helping Rachel out with her homework?
Justin, one more word out of you and I'm sending you to the principal's office. Okay, you want special tutoring? Read this!
Whoa!
Hey, it's not worth it. Just leave it.
You know how much Marissa and I wanted children?
Sometimes these things don't happen straight away. It can take years. I think he gave up too soon.
Listen, it was never going to happen. We had tests. I haven't told anyone else about this. Not even Carmella. Now do you understand?
There are so many things that can go wrong.
That's not why I gave it to you.
There's some of the tests they do endanger the baby. At every stage, there are risks involved.
All right, but then look at the end result.
I'm sorry, Frazer, I don't think I can do this.
Stop beating yourself up.
I couldn't hold my sister's child. You really think I can be a mother?
We've got 9 months to get used to this parenting caper.
I like the we.
Hey, it'll happen.
And what if it doesn't? I know how much you want this baby.
So, June, you might have to hang out in the cab with me. Great. I could use an extra pair of eyes.
No. No, you need someone who can be a good mother. Someone who can nurture your child and provide it with a stable home life. Not someone who's gambling on the arrival of these mysterious maternal instincts that I keep hearing so much about. I just don't think I can be that kind of woman. So where does that leave us? And don't give me one of your glib one-liners because I'm serious. Can you be with a woman that isn't any of these things? Because I know you and I don't think you can be.
Stop talking this way. You're scaring me.
Yeah, well, I'm hearing irreconcilable differences and that's scaring me.
Cheers.
All this time and neither of you said a word.
Yeah, that's not the kind of thing you talk about openly, is it?
Some people do.
Well, not me.
You worried what Dad's gonna think?
How will he hold his head up, knowing that the family name ends with me?
It shouldn't have anything to do with Dad. This is about you and Marissa. You were happy together.
I had to let her go. I couldn't hold her to our marriage knowing that I could never give her children.
You were still in love with her when you left, right? Am I right?
I have the same fears about myself.
Oh, rubbish.
That I'll be distant and cold like my parents were, but that's not us.
Remember when Tim Collins offered me partnership in the firm? Why me and not Toadie? Because I didn't have the burden of a family.
And why didn't you take the offer? Because you were too loyal to Toadie.
All I'm saying is that opportunities like that do not present themselves to women with children.
No, not by cretins like Tim Collins.
Okay, if you want to be successful, you have to be focused. Once you bring children into that mix, you're all at sea.
Well, what's it going to be, Rosie? Because this child is on its way. So you tell me what I have to do to make things okay, and I will do it. But don't tell me that you can't handle it. Rosie.
I'm sick.
You can't keep ignoring me, Marco. What about now? Are you still in love with Marissa?
I love Carmella. We're happy together.
But if you had been able to have children, you would still be with Marissa, right?
Well, I can't, and I'm not. And that's the way it is, so there's no point speculating about it.
Look, I understand that you want to move on, but for heaven's sake, Marco, you have to be honest with Carmella. You can't let your pride ruin this relationship as well.
Oh, because you know everything about relationships, don't you? You of all people.
Marco.
Come on, name the last time that you had a boyfriend that stuck around for more than a few months, Mia.
Why don't you just give me his extension? No, I'm not with the press. I'm with Rebecca Caminetti Solicitors. In fact, I have Ms. Caminetti on the line right now. Do you mind holding? Thank you. Rosetta Caminetti. Oh, Mr. Crawley, hi. There you are. Oh, Mr. Crawley, it's a bad line. Can I just grab your extension? Thank you. I'll call you back. Bye-bye. Fancy that. The fire and safety officer at the council actually does exist, so... You should probably talk to the council. I think they're hiding something.
Remind me which actual case this pertains to.
I'm trying to establish public liability for the dance party.
Even though we're not pursuing a class action.
It's for my own peace of mind. Look, if the cowards responsible won't put their hands up, then I'm going to track them down.
Oh, bravo. Just as long as it's in your own time and you're not pretending you're me. Now, can you get me the Hill Jordan file? Thanks.
Listen, that building should have been condemned.
Can we start work, please?
Rosetta, there were kids in there. Our kids. They were trapped underneath the rubble for hours, and their parents waited outside to find out whether they had survived. And some didn't. And some suffered life-threatening injuries. I don't really think we can just stand by and do nothing. When you're a mother someday, then you'll understand.
Okay then, let's do it.
Another hour stuck in this dungeon. I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, with no escape from Declan. Ooh. Tragic.
Hey, he's not too bad. Well, I'd gladly suffer a week's detention if I got to throw a book at Justin Hunter's head as well.
Oh, no need to go to that trouble, Bridget. If you'd all like to join Rachel in detention, I'm sure I can find suitably odious jobs for you.
No thanks, sir. We gotta go.
Didn't think so. Well, you managed to get through another day without too much drama. Things will settle down for you soon, Rachel. And don't think you have to go through this on your own, okay? If it all gets too much for you, let me know and we'll have a talk about it. Declan.
Hey.
Glad you could join us. After you.
Thanks.
Not at all. Righto. Letters and envelopes. You know the drill, go to it.
Fold or stuff?
Well, I've been doing such an excellent job of stuffing things up lately. Why stop now?
I'm going to have to leave this. I'm due at the Parkers in 10 minutes.
When's dinner?
Hey, there's a man in need of a job, yeah.
Whoa, I just stuffed 10,000 envelopes. I've got RSI.
Oh, good. Maybe that will remind you that fighting doesn't pay.
What was I meant to do? Let Justin go for Rachel?
I thought that's what teachers were for, to put their lives on the line for their students.
Yeah, right, because Miss Kennedy had a chance in hell stopping Justin.
I thought Mr. Fitzgerald intervened.
Yeah, well, he wasn't there at the start.
Let that be a lesson to you, Declan. You stick your neck out for a woman, you'll get her stomped on. Just merely an observation.
Hey, Al. Hey, chicken and mushroom crepes, your favourite.
Oh, it's okay. I've been grazing all day. Thanks anyway.
I'll eat them.
Ah, you're welcome to them, mate.
Does anyone want to hear about my day?
Yeah,
yes.
Shoot.
Well, I had a win. I managed to convince Rosie to take on a class action.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Go, Mum.
Hey.
Thanks, yeah. And Elle's going to help us out.
She what?
Well, if it helps her get over her problems, then...
No, isn't that what the therapy is for?
You encouraged me to investigate a class action and she just wanted to get involved.
Well, she can get uninvolved.
Listen, don't wait for me. I'll have to eat later.
Oh, where are you going?
I told you, the Parkers. Bye.
Yeah.
A class action would determine the rights of the people who suffered injuries and seek damages on their behalf.
A lot of people really just need closure, and this seems to be the best way to achieve it.
What about costs? Well, the legal fees would be covered through damages and we would work pro bono until then.
So if you think you could spare half an hour to come along to this, that would be great.
Public info forum.
Would either of us have to appear in court?
You may be asked to, yeah.
No, in that case, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to wind this up.
Excuse me?
I think what you're doing is fantastic, and I wish you all the best with it, but I don't want the kids dragged through court, especially Did. She's been through enough of that.
But we don't even know what's involved yet.
Exactly. Some smart lawyer could tear strips off them. They could be subjected to all kinds of trauma, and it could all be for nothing.
Well, what's the likelihood of compensation?
Well, that would be the optimum outcome.
How can you even think about money now?
How can I not?
Kids lost their lives and you're talking about compo.
It's their families I'm thinking of.
No, it isn't.
Well, thanks for coming over. We'll think about it.
Okay, obviously you need to discuss it as a family, so why don't you let us know?
You asked us about taking part. Yeah, I'd really like to.
Okay, will you find out the name of the insurance head honcho and I'll check... What are you doing here?
Contrary to popular belief, I am still a partner of this law firm. And imagine my surprise when I discovered that we are taking on a class action.
We were going to talk to you about it.
See, the thing is, I remember us already discussing it and agreeing that it was a bad idea.
Yeah, it's a big stretch.
That's an understatement.
But it's going to be a really high-profile case.
Yeah, well, I'm interested in staying in business, not pumping up our CV.
Apart from it possibly being the making of this firm, we also have a civic responsibility.
Where are we going to find the hours? Which, by the way, we won't get a cent of until we settle, if we even settle.
Well, I'm happy to service our bread and butter clients. And I'll work for nothing.
We can kiss goodbye our family life for the next 2 years.
Bring it on, I say.
It's just so out of character for Rachel. Mind you, she was provoked from what Libby said. Oh, thank you, darling. I mean, obviously, Susan and I, as parents, realise that this sort of behaviour is completely unacceptable.
Carl, Daniel's on his own time.
No, it's fine, it's
Just
fine.
touching base about Rachel's detention.
Look, Rachel's doing okay. And the rumour mill is coming down and we're all just trying to give Rachel some space.
Oh, not too much. She needs boundaries.
Well, she knows she went too far. She's not a child.
Not childish. Throwing books.
She's been under a lot of pressure. Something had to give.
Susan?
We just have to let her ride this out alone. And as Daniel said, give her the space to do that.
Sure, but she still needs guidance.
I saw the lights on at the law office.
Yeah, Rosie works 24/7, you know that.
And last night at your place?
Yeah, like I said, she's just tired.
Sorry, but I don't buy the just tired excuse anymore. Rosie was born overachieving. It's her natural state. It's something else.
Yeah, it's me. Well, Rosie's inundated with work. I don't have enough, which is why I'm here on my lonesome.
Well, if that's all it is, we can help you with work.
Oh, business will pick up.
Yeah, if that's what you need, though. Like deliveries, stacking.
Yeah, your family just ask. Thank you, guys. Hey, Chloe, why don't you get these two dirty stop-outs home? It's past their bedtime.
So, what's with the sticking your hand up for this lawsuit? You cannot be that keen to get back to court.
No, I'd rather stick my head in a bucket of your dirty socks.
All right, then why?
Well, first we have to win.
Yeah, okay, and if we do?
Then the money pays off the mortgage, and that takes the pressure off Mum and Dad, and they stop fighting.
You think compo's the magic cure for our woes, but there's no reason to drag our kids through a long and drawn-out legal process.
Oh, you'd rather we never saw them because we were working every waking hour to pay the damn mortgage?
I'm going to go to Rachel's, okay?
Wait a second, I thought you weren't friends with Rachel anymore.
You lifted the ban after the Valentine's Day card, remember?
I know I did, but you said that you weren't going to hang out with her anyway.
Well, you should be proud of my capacity for forgiveness.
He is. Off you go.
1 hour, you're back in 1 hour. I won't put our financial concerns ahead of our children's welfare.
I didn't ask Bridget to be involved. She jumped at it.
Yeah, you know why?
Because she's sticking up for her mother.
No, it's because she's hoping to stop you two carrying on like this. Compo? Well, now we're talking. How much?
100 grand?
No, they didn't say.
Then again, it could be more.
Oh, Carl, we could have done that.
Oh, it's all right. I'll just put it on your bill.
Thanks.
Well, so you take part in legal action for the sake of a payout?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, why shouldn't the ones who survive be compensated?
I don't know. It feels like we're cashing in on Jessica's... You know what I mean? She's not here anymore. She can't share the money with us.
She would want us to go after it. I mean, for her mum's sake.
Yeah, and besides, this isn't just about the money.
Exactly. If we're going to do this right, we need to work out two things. Why this happened and how we can stop it from happening again.
Yes, because then it all wouldn't have just been for nothing.
Yeah, and then maybe doing something positive can, you know, help you guys get over what you went through.
Like therapy.
No, doctors gave up on me ages ago,
I'm
guys.
serious, Deck.
Come on, guys, let's write something down.
Yeah. Hey, you weren't even at the dance.
Oh, in a weird way, I kind of wish I had been.
No, you don't.
You know, I do believe you've done the right thing. That was a very different Rachel talking then.
Yeah.
You're very smart, you know.
Yeah.
The success of a class action largely depends on your support, so thank you all for coming to hear our proposal.
And we'll take your questions now. Zeke.
So who are you guys planning on suing?
Typically, liability is determined following an extensive investigation in regards to the plaintiff's injuries that are in common with...
Apart from the promoters, we don't know who's responsible, but with your help, that's what we hope to find out. Riley.
How long will the proceedings take?
Oh, a case like this could go on for years.
No, I don't want to believe it.
Is it worth it?
Of course it's worth it.
Look, the staff at Rebecca Caminetti and Associates are fully committed to seeing this through. So with the goodwill of you, the community, we pledge to make sure justice is done.
What are you doing?
Don't try and talk me out of it. We've made a commitment and we're going to keep it.
You should be cutting back, not making more commitments that you can't fulfill.
Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence.
You know what? You might feel invincible, but too much stress isn't good for the baby.
I'm sorry, who's having it? You or me?
You know, you're right. That's one thing that I can't do for you.
That's right, so do not presume to lecture me. Okay, I'm the one getting my body turned inside out. I'm the one that's kissing my career goodbye.
Rosie, you're bringing a new life into the world. Is that really how you feel?
Your mother and I are concerned about this lawsuit. If you genuinely want to get involved, we'll support you. But it's got to be for the right reason, and that reason doesn't include funding the house payments.
What if you and Mum don't find the money?
Well, if we don't, it doesn't matter. It's only a house. Your happiness is more important to us.
Well, when I said I'd do it, I thought that the money might stop you and Mum from splitting up.
Well, so does that mean you changed your mind?
No, I still want to do it.
Did you? I reckon...
Last night at Rachel's, we talked about it.
Yeah.
And this is bigger than how scared we might be, or what we might get out of it. It's about us as a group actually doing some good. And for Jessica's sake, the sake of the other kids who died, I need to be a part of it.
I can't stay.
Did you get my text last night?
Yeah, I did. And if you have something to say about my brother, I'd rather you said it to my face.
Well, what you said before about Marco, I spoke to him.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I asked him straight out. I asked him what he was hiding from Carmella.
And what was his answer?
He said nothing.
So how about you take his word for it? I mean it.
If he's lying to Carmella...
He's not lying to her. I've spoken to Marco and there is nothing going on between him and Marissa.
Well, I thought you said they still had feelings for each other.
I'm protective of my friend and sometimes I shoot my mouth off when I probably shouldn't.
Really?
Let's both just lay off Marco, okay?
What are you making?
A mobile. With instructions in 6 languages, you'd think that one would make sense.
You're not having a good morning.
I'm not going to let it beat me. If the Romans can build an empire, I can build a mobile.
Did you want to say something?
What?
Nothing. I'll get this. What's the bet, your family or mine?
Mine.
Hello? Hi, Mia. Sorry, he's not here right now. Can I get him to call you back? Okay, bye. Why didn't you want to talk to her? Did you guys have a fight?
No?
What do you think she wanted?
I have no idea. Well, it must be Chloe's feed time. I'll get her a bottle.
Want a coffee?
Could this be an apology for all the horrible things you said to me last night?
If it helps.
It might. But first, I've been going through the accounts again. You know what jumped out at me? Trying to build up your business and mine is sending us broke.
Yeah, I know the vet clinic's been slow to take off, but once word of mouth...
No, I wasn't suggesting that we ditch the vet clinic.
But you love your work.
Yeah, it's been fun, but when you do the sums, it's nothing more than an expensive sideline.
Are you sure?
It's got to be done. For the family.
It's a big sacrifice.
It's the first of many.
I'm busy, Frazer.
I'm not here to fight. I have a proposition.
All right.
After this child's born, I will do everything in my power to make sure that your work is disturbed.
Okay, Frazer, just stop for a second. Just stop. There's something seriously wrong with this picture. Sadly, absurdly, inconveniently, I am a failure as a mother-to-be, and that is where we keep getting unstuck.
I'm not offering to be a stay-at-home dad. I'm offering to be a sole parent.
You want to do this alone?
Believe me, I'd rather we stay together as a family. But if I can't do it with you, I will do it without you.